The lease is a risk document, not just a rent agreement. Imagine this. Your business is doing okay. Rent is manageable, cash flow is tight but stable. Then without warning, a letter arrives. It's not about rent. It's not about breach. It's about something buried deep in the lease you signed years ago. And suddenly, the lease, not the market, nor your competitors become the biggest financial threat to your business. Today, I'm going to walk you through 10 costly moments commercial tenants fear the most. Moments that don't usually happen at the start of a lease, but hit hardest in the middle or at the end, when tenants have the least leverage. As always, this video does not form any legal advice, consult lawyers when specific disputes or circumstances arise. Now let's begin. Number 1. Being hit with massive outgoings bill. A tenant budgets carefully. Rent was about $180,000 per year. The budget was adequate to cover wages, stock, and utilities. Then an invoice arrived. Outgoing reconciliation said to be $48,000 including land tax. Why tenants fear this? Because outgoings are often underestimated. Outgoings such as land tax can spike dramatically. Invoices arrive after the money is already spent. In many leases, tenants discover too late that land tax is recoverable. Estimates provided by the agent were inaccurate, and there is no effective cap. It's a costly moment because it may cause sudden cash flow shock. Your profit margins shrink silently. Sometimes disputes arise years later, and there is no easy way to dispute after payment. Outgoings kill businesses quietly, not loudly. Number 2. Exercising an option and market review. A tenant exercises an option expecting stability. Instead, the landlord says, yes, but rent is now subject to market review. The valuer sets a much higher rent. It's not increased by CPI or a fixed 3%, but a whopping 15%. If you don't want to sign it, well, then you have to move, and other prospective tenants are waiting in the line. Why tenants fear this? Because options protect the duration of the lease, not rent. Market reviews can jump sharply, and there is no cap, no certainty, and disputes including appointment of valuers are expensive. Tenants often assume if I exercise the option, rent stays reasonable. Since I know the landlord for many years, they will do me a favor. That assumption is usually wrong. It's a costly moment because renewal becomes unaffordable when the market rates are so high. Your goodwill is locked in, and walking away is devastating. An option can save your location or price you out of it. Number 3. Make good obligations at lease expiry. As an example, after 10 years, the tenant vacates. The landlord demands full strip out, repainting, new carpet, reinstallment to base building, and the total costs $120,000. Why tenants fear this? Because it's like a time bomb that will happen eventually. Make good obligations sometimes are vague. Standards could be high, and you normally need professionals to do those works, and costs are hidden until the end. Most tenants focus on entry costs, not exit costs. It's a costly moment because when you close down or move elsewhere, you do not have that much cash flow to spend. Disputes may delay handover, causing charge or extra rent or penalty. Future legal costs could even escalate. Make good is often the most expensive clause in the lease. Number 4. Maintenance and replacement of landlord's equipment. Take this as an example. The lease says tenants responsible for air conditioning. 5 years later, the system fails, and the replacement cost is about $20,000. Why tenants fear this? Because maintenance and repairs quietly becomes replacement. Equipment was already old. Compliance standards have changed, and upgrades for items like fire safety are expensive. Tenants often inherit capital risk without realizing it. It's a costly moment because those costs are unbudgeted capital expenses, and failing of acting would cause business interruption. If you inherit equipment, you may inherit its failure. Number 5. Sale of the land. The landlord sells the building. The tenant receives notice with inspection access requests and requests to reissue the bank guarantee. Why tenants fear this? Because frequent inspections disrupt trade. Banks charge fees to reissue bank guarantees, and delays cause technical breaches. Tenants are caught in a transaction they didn't choose. It's a costly moment due to operational disruption, administrative burden, and risk of default if timing slips. And notably, if you already paid $50,000 bank guarantee and you are required to reissue the bank guarantee for another $50,000, You could not simply take the money out of the original bank guarantee and swap it with a new one. You need to have an extra fund of $50,000. You certainly can claim back the initial bank guarantee, but you need to ensure that you do have $100,000 at bank at the time of reissuing. Unfortunately, lots of small businesses do not enjoy those cash abundance and do not plan ahead. A sale of land affects tenants far more than expected. Number 6. Periodic redecoration requirements. The lease requires redecoration every 5 years, even though the premises still look fine. This is common in many shopping center leases. Why tenants fear this? Because redecoration is cosmetic but expensive. Timing may coincide with downturns, and landlord approval adds cost. It's a costly moment due to forced spending with no return, disruption to trade, and disputes over standards. The reality is that redecoration clauses spend money to protect appearance, not profit. Number 7. Forced relocation for refurbishment or repairs. Have you experienced this? The landlord announces major works. The tenant must relocate temporarily. Why tenants fear this? That means loss of foot traffic. Customers don't follow, and compensation is often limited. Even temporary relocations can destroy goodwill. It's a costly moment because it sometimes gives rise to lost sales, marketing relaunch costs, and staff instability. Relocation risk is business ending for location-dependent tenants. Number 8. Assignment of lease. A tenant sells the business. The landlord delays or refuses consent. Why tenants fear this? Because the buyer walks away, landlord holds leverage, and consent conditions are costly. Even consent must be reasonable. Delays kill deals. You will certainly have to clear all the rental arrears to get consent, and you will certainly spend legal fees to pay your lawyers to draft the sale agreement and pay the landlord's lawyer to draft the consent documents. Keep it in mind your exit depends on consent, not goodwill. Number 9. Incentive clawback by the landlord. As an example, tenant received rent-free period and fit-out contribution. The lease is terminated early. The landlord demands repayment. Why tenants fear this? Because incentive deeds are separate contracts. Clawback clauses are often broad and misunderstood when tenants initially sign them. Clawback may be triggered by events such as assignment, breach, and termination. When that happened, incentives become debts. It's a costly moment because unexpected liability appears suddenly, and most people who receive this notice is under breach or after expiry of the lease, where there would be no sale or refinance options, and such costs can hardly be passed on to others. Sometimes, incentives reduce rent early but increase risk later. Number 10. Repossession action. Rent is late during a cash flow crunch. The landlord issues a notice, then takes possession. Why tenants fear this? Because repossession can happen quickly. Stock, equipment, and goodwill are at risk. Recovery is difficult. It's a costly moment because substantial fees can be incurred by taking into consideration of agents' charges, security fees, and legal proceedings for any rightful possession. There could be also business interruption, loss of stock, and reputational damage. Repossession is a commercial nuclear option. If you are a commercial tenant, remember, the most dangerous clauses are really about rent. Exit costs matter more than entry incentives. Anything vague becomes expensive later. Equipment, outgoings, and make good kill cash flow. If you don't plan for the worst-case scenario, the lease already has. Now, we have handled hundreds of leasing disputes and acted for both landlords and tenants. Commercial lease drafting, negotiation, and dispute resolution is something we do on a daily basis. So if you, your friend, or your family needs any legal advice, feel free to share this video and they will get a free legal consultation session for any leasing matters. I will share the booking link below. Before we finish, let's quickly recap the 10 costly moments commercial tenants fear most, because these are the moments that don't just hurt profits, they decide whether a business survives. Number 1. Outgoings shock, especially unexpected land tax bills that wipe out cash flow overnight. Number 2. Exercising an option to renew, only to be hit with a market rent review that makes the premises unaffordable. Number 3. Make good obligations at lease expiry, where exit costs turn out to be far higher than the fit-out itself. Number 4. Maintenance turning into replacement, particularly for inherited equipment like air conditioning systems. Number 5. Sale of land, bringing constant inspections and costly bank guarantee reissuance. Number 6. Periodic redecoration clauses, forcing cosmetic spending even when the business gains nothing from it. Number 7. Relocation due to refurbishment or major repairs, destroying foot traffic and customer habits. Number 8. Assignment delays or refusal, putting the entire sale of the business at risk. Number 9. Rent incentive clawbacks, where early benefits suddenly become six-figure debts. Number 10. Repossession action by the landlord, the fastest way a lease can end a business. Commercial tenants don't usually fail because of poor sales. They fail because the lease turns against them at the wrong time. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and share it with the business owner about to sign a lease, because in commercial leasing, the scariest moments are the ones written quietly into the contract. Thanks for watching. See you next time.